Hi everyone, it's me, Joni, with Big Tiny Dreams. Today's my day off. Me and my daughter have our day off and we go back to work tomorrow. So I wanted to cook something that wasn't too difficult, easy to throw together, and would be something that we could have for meals this week. I mean, we don't have to have it every day we work, but it could be something else I could put in the freezer that we could get it one day, have something else another, something like that. I'm also cleaning my kitchen. Let me show you. Hold on. See, I have the burners off. They've gotten kind of yucky. My stove was a mess. I took them off. I make my own, see it says kitchen cleaner. Vinegar, soap, lemon oil, and water. So that's what I use to spray things down with. Excuse my face being way up in yours. But anyway, I'm going to finish wiping that down. I've got my frozen chicken breast thawing over there. I haven't told you what I'm making yet. Sorry, I accidentally hit my microphone. But I'm making lemon chicken. I got the recipe from, it was my ex, it's weird saying my ex-mother-in-law. She was my mother-in-law when she passed away. So I'll just say mother-in-law. I have her recipe for lemon chicken. I might change it up some because that's what I do. I'll be like, I think I want to add some of this or some of that, or it might taste good like this or that. So you'll see the process as it plays out. But what I like is it's very simple and something different. I haven't had lemon chicken in a long time, and she made really good lemon chicken. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be right back and show you how we get that going. I thought I'd show y'all real quick. Here was my mother-in-law's recipe. Adrienne's lemon chicken. This was one of those church cookbooks that the church had put together. My father-in-law was a pastor of a church, and all the people put the recipes together in a cookbook. So anyway, I'm going to make that here today. Now, I will say something real quick. The recipe says to pound the chicken with a meat mallet. I don't have a meat mallet. I think I did it one time, but yeah, I'm just going to try and slice it thin and hope that's good enough. Anyway, here we go. Okay, this is a big old knife. I kind of like using big old knives. They're just kind of scary to me. But I sprinkled some garlic powder on the outside of these. It does not say to do that, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut these. Oh, that cuts good. You know, after I got this plastic cutting board set, I cut some of this fat stuff off of it too. I read, oh, it's not good for you because you get microplastics. So, but that's what I got right now because I'm not going to cut it on my butcher block. See, I've also heard too, cutting the chicken while it's partially frozen, it does help you to cut it in thinner pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it like that. And like that. Maybe I'll speed this up for y'all. I don't know if y'all want to watch this. Oop, I cut that too thin. Oh well. I'm going to season this up with some salt and pepper because all I have is garlic powder on it now. Just a little bit. I'm just going to use my salt. Sprinkle a little bit. Then I'll get some pepper. Got my little, this is from Aldi. My wrist and shoulder are hurting, so I think I'm doing pretty good considering. I like lots of pepper. Some people don't, but I'm a pepper kind of girl. Oh, looks like I'm just about out of that. Okay. Well, I'm just going to kind of zhuzh this around. Y'all remember that term? It was supposed to be like for your hair, but I use it for that term for other things too. Okay, that needs to thaw more, so I'm just going to wash my hands and we'll be getting back with you. Okay, this is my other ingredients. That's my Kerrygold butter that I got on sale at Sam's Club. A little flour to run it through. Not the butter, but the chicken. Some chicken broth. Some lemon juice. Yeah, fresh lemon would be better, but guess what? I don't have any, and I'm not going to go out just to buy lemon. So there you go. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to get a little bit of flour. Oh, gosh. My wrist is hurting. I think it's from the job I do. That's all I can think of. Oh. Excuse that. Yeah, I didn't mean to throw that. But I just realized I got to put butter in the skillet. It calls for 2 tablespoons of butter. So hold on. Okay, I'm just going to guess. I don't know, that's maybe 2 tablespoons of butter. Put that here in the skillet. I've got the skillet on. So while that's melting, I'm going to go over here. You see the chicken thawed out. Yeah, they do inject it with a lot of water, don't they? Excuse me. So I'm just going to dredge it, I guess they call it. I don't know if that's what they call it or not. Put that in there. The little bite-sized pieces. And I will show you when I put it in the skillet. Hold on. Okay, here we go. The butter's kind of popping. I don't want to burn it. Sorry if I don't get it on there totally. I'm trying to do this one-handed. You know the story. My film crew didn't show up. So I'm just getting, this is the chicken that I ran through the flour. And I'm just going to put it here in the pan. And the intent isn't to fully cook it. Oops, I think I turned it down too low. Hold on. It's cooling off too much. The intent isn't to fully cook it because you'll take it off, mix the broth and lemon juice, and I think a little cornstarch. And now, she would sometimes, I think, put capers in hers, but I had an old bottle in the fridge I forgot I hadn't used in a while. And I'm like, I don't know how long that stuff is good for. So I may or may not add some veggies. I think I'm going to do some broccoli to go with it. So I don't know if I'll just add it in there with it or do it on the side. Something like that. Probably serve it on the side. Just to have a good enough meal with some veggies and all. Anyway, I will get back with y'all. Don't want to bore y'all with putting as I put all the pieces in. Hope this pan's big enough. I think I need to turn the heat up because I don't know if it's cooled off too much, the pan. Okay, that is it, and I'll get back with y'all. You know what, guys? I was supposed to add oil, so hold on 1 minute. I want to get the oil. I should have done this earlier, but I got some organic extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle a little on top. Hang on. Maybe too late for this, but you know what? There's a reason I'm not on Food Network. Okay. I'll be back with you guys. Hold on. Okay, see how messy I am when I cook? I got flour strewn everywhere. Okay, I got cornstarch here. It calls for a tablespoon of cornstarch and just a cup of chicken broth. But you know what? I like mine extra saucy. So I'm going to do 2 cups of chicken broth and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Hopefully that's not too much. And yeah, there's that. Oh, and I know, here, let me turn around. I know I'm not a cooking channel, but I do cooking. So to me, I had to cook something anyway. I wanted to film something else interesting in my life right now, but I don't feel good. And I do need to cook. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and film it. Maybe someone will appreciate this recipe, I hope. But I know y'all been kind of bombarded with shopping hauls and cooking and all that. But that's because that's part of my life too. I will show y'all more stuff as I feel better, and hopefully there'll be more fun stuff to see. When I get my other tire fixed, I'm wanting to go check out some tiny homes in the area that I visited before and film them so that y'all can see what I'm thinking of and see if there's anything that y'all might be interested in if you're interested in tiny. But if you want to just see my cooking, then you're in the right spot too. Anyway, let's get back to cooking. Okay, I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch. Now, some people like doing flour and butter gravy. That's how my mom always did. But my mother-in-law, she always thickened her gravy with cornstarch. So this is her recipe, so I'll do it that way. Let me get the chicken broth, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm using Members Mark chicken broth. I got this on sale. I like to make my own bone broth, but sorry, my wrist is killing me, you guys. I go see the doctor Wednesday and find out what's up with it. They're probably going to tell me old age, oops, my job, and all that kind of stuff. Arthritis, I don't know. Just getting old. Okay, that's about 2 cups. Then I'm going to add, well, it called for 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We'll see how lemony it is. I might do more. Hold on. Real quick, though, I'm going to, oh, looks like butter's kind of burning. I'm going to flip these over. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm showing you my countertop, and oops, some of that kind of stuck together. Looks like it could brown a little more. So I'll flip it over and then come back and flip it over again. Get it a little bit browned before we add the broth and lemon juice and let it cook like in a lemony chicken broth gravy, I guess you could call it, or sauce, whatever. It's a saucy gravy. That little piece does not want to flip over. There we go. Not bad. We'll do the lemon juice now. Before I add the lemon juice, I'm gonna whisk up this cornstarch. Let me cover my butter real quick. I don't want to splash stuff on my butter. Okay, it's all mixed up. I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. There we go. As I said, fresh would be better, but I don't have fresh. Oops. See, I told you I'm a messy cook. There's 1. It might take more since I doubled up on how much broth and all. Yeah, see, I'm not very good filming and doing this in one thing. Let's see. I know it's going to seem weird to taste this, but like that's the only way I'm going to know if it needs more lemon juice. I'm just going to barely taste it because I know it just looks weird. It's just chicken broth though, and lemon juice. Let's see. I'm going to put a splash or more of lemon. Hopefully that wasn't too much. I think that'll be good. All right, we get back to cooking. Let's see. Not bad. I will go get some broccoli out of the freezer too, because I might as well plate this up as a full meal. Let's see how these are looking. They're slightly browned, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm off center again. Okay, we'll be back in a few moments. Okay, I've got my cheap, see what I mean? I'm so clumsy and messy. Oh well, y'all are really getting to know me. Anyway, frozen broccoli. I'm not cooking the whole bag. It's cheap, and I'd rather do this than buy the fresh and have it go bad before I can use it all. So I'm going to put some of this in a pan rather than microwave it, and then I can have it with the rice and the chicken and all that when I'm done. And I believe I have some frozen rice in the freezer that I cooked up. I'm going to go get it out, so I'll be back. I've heated up my pan, as you can see, or am heating it up. I'm not going to add water to this. Hold on, I'm doing this with one hand. I'll be back. I'll show y'all what, let's see. I'll be back. Okay, I did it. I got the broccoli in the pan. I'm not going to add water to it because it's frozen, and as it thaws and cooks, it's going to create water. So I'll just have it on a low heat, and I'll be back. Okay, this is frozen rice that I cooked up and I froze. So I'm putting it in the microwave to go with the lemon chicken, and I flipped the chicken over. It's nice and brown. So now I'm going to stir this up again and add it to here. Well, actually, I'm going to take the chicken out first, then add it, then put the chicken back in. And I'm going to add a lid to this. I'll be back. Okay, I'm going to scoop this up because I put my tongs in the sink already. So hopefully this should do the job. Hopefully I didn't cook it too long. I'm not the best cook. I wouldn't say I'm the worst. I just try and eat it anyway. But it's usually okay. Sometimes it's really good and I surprise myself. So we'll see. I'll let y'all know when I'm done. Oh boy. There we go. And guess what? I'm not the best filmer either, but you know what? I try. Remember I talked about that word when it comes to eating healthier, doing better? I at least try. And no, I'm not perfect at it. I don't think anybody is. Some may seem like it, but they're not. Okay. Now I'm going to get my broth over here. Yes, I have a sponge here because I cooked it in the microwave. Actually, I put it in there for 2 minutes to kill any bacteria. So, okay, hang on. Well, see the chicken broth, not chicken broth, what do you call it? Cornstarch already settled to the bottom. That's my rice in the microwave beeping. Let's see if I can lift this. I'm just going to pour that in there and stir it up. Let it thicken. All right, the chicken's, see it's thick now. I'm going to turn the heat down a little and add the chicken back in. Ah, gosh. Whoop. There we go. And just kind of let it soak in. See, I put it in, I ended up having to do another half hour. But look, it came out nice and fluffy. That's why, like, whenever I have to cook rice, I like to cook a really big batch and freeze some for later, because sometimes I don't feel like cooking more rice or have the time to and just want to hurry and have something. And here's my broccoli. Ooh, hold on. I might need to add water. Okay, well, go figure. Last time I didn't add water and it was fine, so maybe I just had it up too high. So anyway, I will be plating this up in just a minute or two and tasting it, and you'll get to see. See y'all later. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you, I can eat rice by itself. See, it's so fluffy like. I have a story to share with y'all. I did a video about my grandmother's sayings a long time ago. This wasn't a saying of hers, but I grew up loving rice. And apparently so did she. She used to tell a story of she would beg for more rice at the dinner table when she was, I don't know, 3 years old or more. And her father would say, you have to eat what you have first. But she was afraid she wouldn't get more. So she dumped it on the floor underneath the table, I guess while he wasn't looking, so she could get more. And of course she got found out and got in trouble. So I don't know if she ever got more, but that is a cute little story my grandmother used to tell us growing up. Anyway, this is almost done. I'm about to show y'all. Okay, guys. Here's the finished product. Messy flour in the background and all. I'm about to taste it, let you know how it is. Blowing on a little bit. It's still very hot. That's really good. Nice and lemony. Chicken's good and tender, and you have that little bit of crustiness on it. I like that I seasoned it in the garlic while it was thawing. I just used garlic powder, then added salt and pepper later. But yeah, that was so quick and easy because I don't feel good. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I feel better than I did, but I just feel real exhausted. I had planned to film some other stuff today, and this was fast and easy, and I needed something fast and easy for dinner and for our meals this week. So anyway, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Maybe even hit the bell icon, and you can see when I get something else out. And yeah, I'm not a cooking show, but I do like to cook and try new recipes. So I will share that with you guys. And hope to see you guys again soon. You guys be blessed. Bye.